I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power. Hey, look at my dogs. Way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend
the NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Washington football team.
You about to put me to sleep over here, Doc. You about to put me to sleep over here.
The kicker, Justin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Nashville. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, y'all can't hear me. This dude letting this thing go all the way down, bro. Literally. The clock? Bro, I ain't touched the ball yet. Like, he letting the clock run all the way down.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. And he's taken down.
Bro, that is so crazy.
The 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I got something for him.
Should get all the
I'll run.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the
worse than old boy.
And who's gonna make a play for me?
Bro, for real. A whole 3 minutes, bro. I mean, I'm gonna see how long this was. What is it? Ain't it 5 minutes?
A first down carry for Henry.
So it's 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Right around the 43.
Early going here, but
I ain't touched the ball yet.
They're gonna open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Like 3 minutes, bro. 3 minutes, 10 seconds, bro. That's so gay, dude. That dude gay, bro.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact.
That's some gay playing that a minute. 6 minutes and 46 seconds.
Third down and 4.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna hit the ball for 7 minutes. And I'm talking about, like, it ain't like he literally, it can be 30 seconds. It can be like 30 seconds left on the timer. He'll let that mother go all the way down to the 1.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Come on, dude. I'm gonna get in the end zone.
For 23. A glimpse of his
let him take all that time he wants.
To deal with, he can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Come on.
Montez credit him with a sack,
my
and it
fault.
goes as a loss of 6.
Dang, that was my fault. And I saw him. I thought he bagged off him.
Tannehill, it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith.
Damn, my
but
fault.
now it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferguson. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Let's go.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's got daylight. Past the 20. 10. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Darrington Evans on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position
What?
and try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense...
Man, come on, bro. They've been holding me all day today.
Right around the 34. 12 yards there and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band.
All day.
That
That dude literally caught that ball out of bounds.
Chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, it's Henry.
Wow.
Down the 37-yard line.
Bro, this dude, bro.
Much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly
It's
the way to
crazy.
execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
He's showing out,
honed in
bro.
on it and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The run only got a yard.
Well,
Here's
that's
2nd
crazy.
and 9.
Are you talking noise too? Let me see.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to
Bro, I don't know, bro. Somebody done ran. He done pissed me out, though.
First down.
It's all good. I'm finna tighten up. I need to score, though. I need to score right here.
Escaping the pressure.
I think he talking noise, too. Let me go see.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold
There's
on
somebody
to the
around him, bro.
contact. Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with this Washington 7, Titans 0.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Smith. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change the momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Flush to his right. That's complete to his tight end, Ferguson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. For J.D. McKissick. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
They'll start with the option. Going quickly here to Thomas. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. So they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Smith. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Thaddeus Moss there to make the grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes this Washington 17. Titans.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right.
Touchdown, Titans! Derrick Henry, 75 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. We didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. Catch is made. It's Harmon. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Got an open man, it's Harmon. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A gain of 4 yards.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Smith. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Gostkowski with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Slings this deep from McLaurin, and that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Damn, I put
Terry McLaurin, 56 yards. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This one caught by Davis. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, Tannehill. Smith catches left side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. On first down, it's Smith. They'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Off of play action, here's Smith. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They'll look to run with Evans. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage back at the 6. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Oh, I ain't ashamed to say I clicked on the clip.
15-year trusty veteran able to knock it through.
I ain't ashamed.
And this is back down to a 7-point game.
You clicking all right there just told me.
Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them. But that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They still can't get it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
Dang.
So with a
He fumbled the ball when he was nobody over there.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Hopkins for the Washington Commanders. A
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted.
Oh, that's gay, bro.
Picked off by Darby.
Well, I get what he was trying to do.
Why'd you
He
stop?
was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Shit, boy.
After the interception, here's Smith. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
I didn't even touch him. Well, that is crazy. I didn't even touch the dude, bro. Wow, that's crazy. They got out on me on that one right there. All I did was just get in front of him.
I love it. Oh, baby. That nigga talked all that noise in that stream. Nigga say at the end, I let you in. Nah, you call that.
Run it back. They got out on me this game. That is crazy.
What's score?
It's 34. It's going to be 34-17, but I mean, it's close game the whole time.
Defense leads to a touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Hey.
I bet that man won't talk no more.
Drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big
myself,
man.
Right.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
He was talking on the stream, too.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
at
the 25. The Titans offense set to begin.
Man, just one. Well, no, two.
Any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go.
That dude talking noise the leg game, though.
You're going to take care of it.
He was talking too much noise.
Being too cautious because now you can't run.
They're gonna run the clock. Man, I was so mad. I said, just let me get in there.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll be dropped after a game
waiting
of
on
about 6 across
waiting
the
on my
30 to the
time.
31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason.
Bro, what you talking about? And then what the dude just got through doing? He just got through talking too much noise, man. He was talking so much noise.
Never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Throwing on 2nd and long.
But he had already called the game and everything. I said, it's all right. I got something for you, home.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
They'll
try and run some
I'm just trying to get another. A solid boy got me on fire.
Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Talked out that noise. Man, he ran the whole he had the whole first quarter. and 3 minutes of the second quarter. He told me that's how he play a game. Plus he had me
Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the interception by the Washington defense
we definitely running this bit.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Pissed me off towards the end, man.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Tennessee offense
and these Saints
ready to go. They've sort of lost their way, partner.
His name dump them off.
And get this proverbial train.
Let me see he gonna dump something off.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Let me see he gonna dump something off.
The offensive coordinator.
He don't come ready. I'm dumping something off.
All right, guys, you had your fun. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just
I
fine.
just be playing with random teams, bro.
On that leadership and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game. Now facing this deficit in the fourth.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
Minor adjustment.
With a throw caught by Brown, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Escaping the pressure right.
There you go.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Just 2
I hate they
did
that on Madden, bro. I hate that.
What they ain't do my stuff?
Man, I hate they changed that with that no huddleness, man. I can't even quick snap.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll
get him. He finna get dumped off. Oh, he talking. Let me go see. Let me go talk to him. If he talking, I want to see what he's talking about. Let me go see what he's talking about.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one would have been complete.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down.
Dude, bro.
And it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
On an interception.
Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
Oh,
and now
my
they'll
God.
empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Again, Tannehill, he's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run the option on 2nd down.
Man.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards.
On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
First down, Washington.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 20. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game still.
That first half hurt me too. They went down 17-0.
Trey's decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, "Hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it." In any event, I think you're exactly right.
I need to do.
Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this is intercepted.
Wouldn't even jump for the ball, man. Come on.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Come on. What's this man, yo? Are he talking?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13.
It's over with. Yeah, let me see what he's talking about over there, because he's probably saying a lot of stuff. I like to see what they're talking about.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are